This is Tina from TinaHeats.com, and today I'm discussing personality types based on your moon and sun sign combination. So, if you have your moon in Sagittarius and your sun in Pisces, then this is the place for you. Now, there are 9 planets in astrology. 9 planets in astrology. The sun and the moon are also planets, okay? And each of these planets, they embody a certain archetype. The sun represents our exterior self, how we project ourselves in the world, how we want to be perceived, how we move through the 3D world, and our father. The moon, on the other hand, is all about emotions. The moon is our feeling body, our connecting body. The moon is related to our day-to-day habits and patterns, our childhood, our mother, all right? So the moon is a very, very intimate part of you. And when the lights go off, you are your moon sign, not your sun sign. So having the moon in Sagittarius makes you adventurous, makes you sporty, makes you expansive, makes you liberal, makes you the philosopher, because Sagittarius is the 9th sign ruled by Jupiter, the higher octave of the sun. And Jupiter is the planet of expansion. In Vedic astrology, Jupiter is known as Brihaspati, or the guru of the gods. So there's a teacher archetype very prevalent in you, but essentially you are the philosopher. You ask yourself questions like, who am I? Why am I here? What is the purpose of this universe? Sagittarius deals with higher education, foreigners, foreign travel, publishing. That's a big career for you guys, Moon in Sagittarius, publishing. As you grow up and mature, that's definitely an area you will look at. Of course, professorship and teaching university level students, that's something. Moon in, they can be diplomats, of course, Moon and Sag people. They can be very, very effective, good diplomats, because they can really integrate in a foreign culture, work for the embassies. They're so good at that. They go to a place and they're travelers, they're eternal travelers, bitten by wanderlust. If you're Sag Moon, you know what I'm talking about. You've probably already had a childhood where you moved around a lot. Your mother moved around, your mother took you out, your mother took you camping, hiking, and things like that, because Moon is also your mother. Probably a very refined, educated woman, not mean or petty, very forward thinking. And Moon in Sagittarius could mean you flit from things, one thing to the other, a bit too quickly. And people may find that particular aspect of you challenging, because people need grounding. You also need grounding. With Sagittarius Moon, one thing you need is grounding. So however it is you want to achieve it, and definitely with you've got a Pisces sun, or you need grounding. But let's talk more about the moon. So you are up for hiking, you're up for sports, because you've got a lot of physical energy, right? You've got tremendous amounts of physical energy, and if you don't utilize that, if you don't get into some sort of an exercise regime or some sort of a workout or yoga or pilates or whatever works for you, if you don't get into that, then you may develop an imbalance, because this is something that you need to do, especially if you have your Mars and Sag as well, or depending upon your natal chart. But use your physical energy. This is creative energy. Physical energy can be translated into creative energy. You don't have to be hyper stimulated or distracted. You don't have to develop attention deficiency. You don't need to be too stressed out. Sag moon people, they don't get stressed out per se, but they get bored very easily. And they're like, okay, I'm bored with that. What's next? I'm bored with that. What's next? Okay, did I just see that? Okay, now I'm done. What's next? This needs to be balanced. It's all right to want to experience. I totally get that, because see, Sagittarius moon, to you need to expand, whether it be experiences, whether it be your lifestyle, or where you go, how you move through life. You need to expand. And obviously, because you understand high philosophy, you like to deal with people and you like to learn cultures, because that just elevates your mind, gives you that impetus for growth, for that intellectual growth, and you love that. Because if you have your moon in Sag, no matter uh, who you are, you will always seek education and wisdom. You will always educate yourself, learn online, uh, try to maybe even look at scriptures. Jupiter plays a big role in religion, so scriptures, you could be looking at scriptures and philosophy. That's really something you can do. Being a teacher, being a professor, there again. Now, sun is how you project yourself, how you want to be perceived. It's not necessarily who you are. Now, the moon is not comfortable in Sag. The moon hates to be in Sag. This wild, adventurous side and this flitty, emotional side of Sag, the moon hates. So she's not comfortable. The sun is not comfortable in Pisces. So here in your natal chart, you've got two placements that are inherently not comfortable with each other, right? Your sun is not comfortable in its sign of Pisces. Your moon is not comfortable in Sag. So you have to work at balancing these energies and understanding these archetypes, uh, learning from them, integrating them, and purging whatever you don't want to integrate. That's how you learn through astrology. It's a tool for for spiritual evolution. Now, Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. It's ruled by Neptune, the higher octave of Venus, and this feminine water sign. It's a most psychic sign. It's a sign of compassion. It's a sign of love. Jesus Christ was the Messiah of the age of Pisces. So there you have that feeling of love and oneness and universal brotherhood, and all that is Piscean. Neptune is all about dissolving boundaries, rules alcohol, oils, gases, anything that breaks down the boundaries. Uh, Pisces, if you're tuning into the low vibrations, it can be very self-deceptive and self-defeating. It can be tremendously escapist. It can heavily depend on alcohol or intoxicants of other kinds, because Pisces people, they escape reality using intoxicants. I've seen this happen a lot if they're tuning into the lower vibration, because they want to dissolve boundaries. And intoxicants work fine in dissolving boundaries. So that's something they're very comfortable with. They could be even drinking loads, and that's not good. Drinking like a fish. Do you see how Pisces, the fish, drinking like a fish? So there's always truth in proverbs. It's how wisdom is handed to us. So you've got to really balance this escapist. And sun is how you project yourself. So you are internally a very adventurous, dynamic person, but outside to the world, you're this caring, compassionate, dreamy individual. So you definitely love travel, and remember, Pisces is the mystical artist. It's the sign of the ultimate artist, and you could do very well in a foreign location, doing any spiritual work, healing, tarot, painting, um, just creating art, because that's what Pisces Sun people, no matter what they do, even if they are a nurse, they create art and spiritual art, which is different from, say, a Libra or a Taurus. Again, they create art too, but, or a Leo creates art too, but Pisces art is mystical art. So you're a mystic to your friends, you know, but make sure you're not the person who's always drunk all the time, or gets high and wasted and does silly things, because your Sag moon can make you very wild and adventurous. And if you are drunk or wasted with your uh, Pisces sun, then be mindful of it. Have all experiences, but balance everything out. Right? I hope you like this video as much as I like making it for you. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, and let me know what you think. This is Tina from TinaHeals.com signing off. And before I go, don't forget to check out my body of work. Bye.